Stoicism exposed me, and if you actually apply it into your own life, you probably won't like what it shows you and what it forces you to admit either, because it doesn't motivate you. It actually removes all the excuses that you've been living by that have been stopping you from moving forward. And most people don't want that, even though they say they do. They just want something new, something easier, something that explains why it's not their fault, so they can pass the responsibility outwards. So stay with me, because I'm going to show you exactly why your life can always just feel slightly off, and why you keep thinking you're so close to some magical breakthrough, even though nothing ever changes. Because I used to tell myself that I was trying, I'm working on it, I'm getting there, I'm about to lock in and take it to the next level, I just need to dial a few things in. But if I'm honest, I was in a constant state of almost being ready to break through. At least I said I was anyway, because at the end of the day, that wasn't true. I wasn't trying. I was negotiating with myself constantly. I was skipping the workout sessions that I said I was going to do, delaying the work that moves the needle forward in a meaningful way, and distracting myself constantly and keep on resetting. And the worst part is, from the outside looking in, my life looked fine. And that's the real trap here, because when your life looks fine, you can hide within it and you can make up all these excuses and buy fancy clothes and little items that make your life look good. But inside, you know, this isn't how I'm supposed to be living. I know I can do more. I know I can be more. I know I can have more. And you feel it in all those quiet moments, sitting alone, driving, lying in bed first thing in the morning or last thing at night. And that thought creeps in that you're capable of so much more than this, but it feels uncomfortable, so you push it away and you distract yourself with substances or whatever it is that you distract yourself with, because it means one thing: it's on you. And Stoicism doesn't let you escape that, which is why it's so powerful and it's lasted the test of time. It strips everything back to one question: are you doing what you said you were going to do? Not what you plan, not what you think about, not the goals and dreams that you've got on your vision board, the things that you actually do. And when I looked at my life like that, it became glaringly obvious. I couldn't ignore it anymore. My body, my mind, and my money all were inconsistent. Some days I was locked in, other days I was drifting, stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. So I didn't trust myself. When I actually go deep on my mind and the mindset that I was living with, it was constant noise, constant stimulation, overthinking everything and avoiding the things that mattered. So I constantly felt scattered, which led to my money breaking down. So I was making money, then I wasn't making money. Second guessing, start, stops, and nothing ever compounded. Soft body, scattered mind, and stagnant, unreliable income. And I was trying to fix that with more ideas. And that's when it really slapped me in the face. I wasn't stuck, I was holding myself back. And I was holding myself back via inconsistency. I was undisciplined because I couldn't stick to the things that I said I was going to do over and over again. I wasn't stuck, I was undisciplined. And that's the part that most people avoid, because once you truly accept that, you lose all those excuses that have been holding you back, which is actually a blessing in disguise. You can't blame timing, you can't blame strategy, you can't blame the government or the matrix. You have to look long, hard at yourself in the mirror. And that's the no escape moment that you can't keep running away from. And most people never get past it because they keep on living with those excuses and justifying them any means necessary. So they go back to scrolling, back to consuming, back to thinking that they're one magical breakthrough away from it all clicking into place. But they're not. They're avoiding the basics. And if this is feeling uncomfortably accurate, click the link in the description and get your free copy of the Alignment Blueprint, or book a Power Hour breakthrough call with me, one-to-one, where we go deep. It's not no surface level advice. We find out exactly what's holding you back through a full audit of your body, your mind, and your money. We'll find out where you're out of alignment, where you're leaking your momentum, and what actions that you're consistently avoiding that will move the needle forward in a meaningful way. So you stop guessing and you actually fix it in a permanent way, so your life can move forward day after day. Because here's what happens when you don't. Nothing even dramatic happens, and that's the real problem. You just stay exactly where you are. Slightly frustrated, slightly distracted, slightly off. Year after year, year after year. And that's the real cost, because a life not moving forward, that you just get comfortable being uncomfortable. It's not failure, it's just drifting. and drifting destroys more men than real failure ever will. Because it feels normal when you're drifting and just going through the motions until one day you realise you've been living below your real level for years. That's what Stoicism gave me once I started learning about it and putting it into my life and executing on it. It wasn't motivation, but clarity. And once you start to see clearly, you either change how you operate or you stay the same. It's as simple as that. Change how you operate or stay the same. There is no middle ground, because that middle ground is where dreams and goals die. So ask yourself honestly, are you actually doing what you said you're going to do on a consistent basis? Or are you just still telling yourself that you're close? Because if you're done living within that cycle, click the link in the description and get your copy of the alignment blueprint, or book a power hour breakthrough call with me where we'll go deep one-to-one and we'll break it all down properly. No hype, no fluff, no beating around the bush telling yourself, oh, you're doing well. Just truth and raw execution, because your life doesn't change when you learn more. It changes when you stop avoiding what you already know and take action on a consistent basis. And you already know that. So I'll see you in the next video, but don't bother clicking on the next video if you're not going to get your free copy of the alignment blueprint. It's the system I use with all my private clients to help them lock in across body, mind, money, so their life moves forward together as one coherent system. I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.